Uh.
Hello, hello, hello. Y'all are here. I'm here, and the sun is it's still shining. So, um, I know everybody is confused. I will tell you that I will be back tonight to do my regular live, but I have this other thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't want to mix the two up. So, I want to get into some things that are going on Facebook and Instagram. Let's see who we have here. We have Petty Patty, Salty Buzzard, Beauty is her name, Say J, Soul Power, Pen Pal 50, Southern Beach Charm. Uh, did I say no? Oh, I did say Say J. Us, as in we seniors, need love too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to those in the bushes. As hey, Mimi. Welcome to those in the bushes and clouds and those who press pon to replay. So, I'm going to talk about a story that is going around Facebook. I've seen it on Instagram too, but it's more in detail on Facebook. And it is a, a mother who is accusing her boyfriend of doing something to her daughter. Hey, Savannah Clover. Hey, dumb folks. Um, And when I first saw it, I said, wow. She goes on Facebook to do this rant, and I'm going to let you see it. And in my mind, the whole time, I'm saying, uh, oh, that's them folks, you in the bushes dozing off. That's okay. Oh, you're sick this week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, them folks. I hope you feel better. Y'all, let's make sure we send some positive vibes and energy toward them folks because she is under the weather. But I hope you get better soon. Okay, as I was saying, um, I when I read this about this, and you know how I am about victims, and they should be believed. But what I couldn't quite understand is why was this woman on social media and not at the police station? That troubles me. Hey, soul power. That troubles me. And so I began, hey, Reef and Muffs mom. So I just began and I said, let me just watch this for a few days because something just doesn't seem right to me. And I was right that something didn't feel right and something probably isn't right. Hey, Andrea, how are you doing? So let me share my screen and go on over to Facebook. make sure I'm sharing my screen because y'all, I don't want I don't want this to be like last night. So, and here's another thing. If you're doing this and this child goes to school and everything, why would you do this? Why would you post a picture of her and her dad or the boyfriend? You're putting this all over Facebook, and it's very easy for people to find out about it. So, that just, hey, Ken of 14. So this is what just it ticked me off. So I'm gonna read what she posted. Oh, wrong place. She says it's right here. I don't know how to make it bigger, but I wonder what this does. What does this do? No, that's a menu. I'm going to read it anyway. She says, I was with this ninja for 5 years, and he's been around my daughter since she was 5 years old. I can't believe that he would all of a sudden take um, an inappropriate interest in my daughter. It disgusts me that she came to me crying about how he doesn't talk to her, um, how he is trying to get her to talk and to be like an adult and do some things that children shouldn't do. With her, because she is older, okay, this is so hard to read when you're reading sometimes other people's stuff. Let me go back. She says he's been trying to get her to do an adult. Okay. Let me go back further. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Cam Lewis. Okay, here's the thing. She says, okay, she's been with him for 5 years. She's got a 5-year-old daughter. She's disgusted because the daughter came to her crying about how he doesn't talk to her like a kid anymore. He's been trying to get her to be an adult and do some inappropriate things. Um, he's been trying to get her to do inappropriate things with her because she is older now. This type of betrayal from him, I will oh, there we go. This type of betrayal from him, I can never forget. Now I need to figure out where I was. This type of betrayal for him. Okay, this type of betrayal for him I will never understand or forgive, and disgusting family that stands by him and calls my child a liar can all go to hell. With him, you can get all hands and feet about my daughter. At the end of the day, he violated a little girl who literally turns 10 last month in February. She trusted him and loved him. I will never understand how anybody can be a mother and not believe their child. I believe my baby no matter what. IDGF, how nobody feels. You really can't trust nobody around your kids. It's sad, scary, AF, like who talks to a child they claim to love, like disgusted. So now that I've struggled through that, hey Justin's mom, hey Leo lady. So she is saying, and here again, why are you posting this on Facebook and not at the police station doing a report? So now we have some text messages that he allegedly sent this daughter, and he let me try to this is what the little girl's saying. You want me to lay in there with you? You're fine. um he says I'm fine. Wait a minute. Okay. He says, you want me to lay in there with you, or are you fine? She says, I'm fine, in the blue. Okay, he says, I'm just bored and I hate when mommy's got to go to work. I don't be having nothing to do. What you doing? She says, watching TikTok, looking for things to do. And he said, like fun stuff? And she says, yeah. And he said, did you ever get oral pleasures before? And she says, "Why?" And he says, "Just asking." Now, this mother posted all of this on Facebook because, she's got to prove her point. Soul Power says, "Right, go to the prosecutor's office, not the internet." Pen Pal 50 said she did too much talking back and forth with him. And, oh, them folks is thanking everybody. They're thanking everybody. So, that was, let me, it's, I mean, this just goes on and on. I'm not going to read them all, but just to give you an idea. Um, she said, he said, have you ever gotten, and she says, yeah. He said he was just asking. He said he was bored. Let me see. He says, getting some oral pleasure is something girls and boys do. It's just when a tongue is going up and down your uh nether regions, let me say. She says, "Oh," he says, "I'm not trying to get you to like boys. I'm just trying to give you some, oral pleasure so you can know what it feels like. It's just my tongue, doing stuff. Do you want to try? I won't tell anyone if you won't tell anyone. If you don't like it, I'll stop." And she says, "I don't want to do it." He says, "Come on, give it a try. I'll do whatever you want and get you whatever you want. Don't be scared." She says, "No, I don't want to because that will make me feel uncomfortable. And I am 10 years old and I'm not fully an adult. So, no." Now, right there, that's an issue for me because um, that doesn't sound like a 10-year-old. I know you can have smart 10-year-olds and clever, all of the things. But if you listen to this, what I just read, and I'm going to read it again, this just does not sound like a 10-year-old. So her response was again, "No, I don't want to because that will make me feel uncomfortable. And I am only 10 years old. I'm not fully an adult. So, no." That just doesn't sound like a 10-year-old. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. He says, "We only got one life to live." Just and mind you, the little girl, he's calling her by her name. I'm not, but he's saying her name in here. So here again, any Joe from the street or anybody at this child's school, parents could see it, they could see it. I mean, this is just awful to do this. So he says, "We only got one life to live. Just try it. If you don't like it, um, I'll leave you alone." She says, "No, I don't want to. Please stop asking me. Just ask mommy. She's an adult. You can ask mommy when she comes back, but not me. That's not appropriate. You're actually making me scared." Again, hey, allegedly in Harmon. We have some smart teenagers out here, but I find it hard to believe that she says, "Please stop asking me. Just ask mommy. She's an adult. You can ask mommy when she comes back home." This is inappropriate. Mm-mm. That not 10-year-olds I know. Not even me. And I was good. I loved English. That's the one subject that I excelled in. Mimi says, I don't think this is a 10-year-old talking." Pen Pal 50 said, "Exactly," at Savannah Clover. Soul Power said, "No, that didn't sound like a 10-year-old. Justin's mom said, "Yes. Um, for her to be 10, she sounds too mature." And I was always mature for my age, but I don't think I would have written something like this. It just doesn't make sense. Pen Pal 50 said, "No, it doesn't sound like a 10-year-old. I don't know." Mimi says there is a lot of 10-year-olds would not understand. Like she knows, that word, what that word stands for. But he says, "You don't have to be scared of me. I won't do anything without your permission. You said leave you alone. I will leave you alone. Just delete the messages." She says, "Okay." He says, "Sorry for bothering you. Um, just go watch some adult movies." This is supposed to be him. and the little girl. And then someone messages her and says, Tiara Christie, you've been battling this in silence for a while. I'm so happy you finally came out. You have so much courage. Little girl needs a mom like you. I love you. And I'm here since day one. You told me I'm forever by your side. Um, Somebody made a comment on under that post and said, battling this in silence, so you knew that she was battling it and you failed her too and the child. I call bullshit the way she's acting. I do too. Hey PW. Hey Superfly. So this has gone everywhere. And I seen people covering up the child's face, but I mean, there were pictures out there of her. So he sends a message. He does a message, and the messages that he shows the exact same messages. They don't read like that. Um, so that's telling me that something was manipulated. So the mom goes on to say, well, the reason why it looks like that is because he deleted his messages. Superfly says, hello, mods and chat. It's raining here. It's just cloudy, y'all. This has been dark all day. Reef and Muff's mom says something is wrong with the mom, too, for not calling the cops first instead of asking him questions. Something is off. Yep, something is off. And that's why when I saw this, I was going to post it on my in my on my community wall, but I said something named this is just not making any sense. So I wanted to see what else was going to come up. And sure enough, some things come up. Like I said, he showed his text. He showed wait, Lord have mercy, I heard a piano. He showed his text, and his text didn't look like that. So I then, waited and waited and waited. And I mean, she put this everywhere. She put this on Facebook. She put this on Instagram. She didn't just, I mean, this went everywhere. Um, Come to find out, it, it has, well, let me say this. It has come out that that she's lying. And I felt that way from the beginning that she's lying. Um Quartet documents. And it kills me that she hasn't been to court. I mean, she still, as far as I know, hasn't gone to the police station to talk to anybody, to do a report. Um, but let me see something. So he has denied all of the allegations and saying that he didn't do it. And he said he did not text, and that someone else texted his stepdaughter from his phone. So at first I said, well, that's suspicious. Now he's trying to distance himself from the text messages. And like I said, they don't read on his phone like they do on her phone. And what the mom said was that he was able to delete the messages on the phone, but forgot to tell her to delete the messages on the iPad. So that's how it happened and how it kind of came out. Supposedly, hey Miss HLS, supposedly the mom, stumbled across these messages, and that's what happened. Mimi says she was getting revenge from him leaving her or something. No, because he was actually living with her and she wanted him out. So no, that's not it. And let's see. Savannah Clover says, if the mother was lying, she should go to jail. I agree. I agree. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Ooh, let me get out of this. Wow. Okay. Something weird just happened. Um let me see. Okay, let me share my screen. Oh, nope, don't go there. Don't go there. I don't want you to go there. Okay, let me share my screen on this. I mean, so now we know the mom's name, we know the daughter's name, everything, because it's all on Facebook. And uh, it says Jaleel Allen has been accused of by his ex-girlfriend, Tierra Christie, for inappropriately texting her 10-year-old daughter. He has denied all the allegations and has since deactivated his fake Facebook account, now reactivated. Tierra Christie has deactivated hers because after being accused of lying about the situation, he claims he does not text like that, and someone else texts from the stepdaughter's phone. And this person says, "Well, top of the day, I need an apology to the father. It looks like the mother, Tierra Christie, allegedly texting from the phone and replying from the daughter's phone. Even did text now. It is sad. It is said that she also did this to her other child's father before. This is a crazy story. I will be following it closely." That's what this person says. And there are several other people who have chimed in and talked about how this was not the first time that she accused a man of messing with her child. Hey, Nola Brown. So, let me see. Is she not? Let me see. Let me see if she's her Facebook is still here. It's still here, but the posts have been everything she posted have been taken down. But you know how people are. People had already done screenshot and everything. So now all she has is just like regular people's Facebook. There's nothing at all. So I just wanted to, because I know a few content creators have done like apology videos to him, because people just jumped to believe her without looking into anything. So people are accusing him, showing his picture, doing all of these things when you know it turns out and sounds like this was not true. I felt that way from the beginning because I read the text messages, and I just did not see that from a 10-year-old. So her name is Tierra Christie, and she has not put anything up that says that she's lied or anything like that. So, but it's just looking like that is exactly what happened. Reef and Muff's mom says, "Wow, not her first time trifling, trifling, trifling. Not her first time." Now we're going to get into there is a rapper that was unalived. Oh crap, I got rid of my thing. There's a rapper that was unalived, right? And the rapper was at the car wash, and he was washing his car, detailing his car, and his daughter, somebody came up. It was kind of like a hit where somebody came up and unalived him and the daughter. I think she was 5. Um let me see. Let me pull that up. Uh Pull that up so you can see it. Oh my. I was so interested in getting making sure I had Facebook and everything up that I didn't have this ready on deck. So we are getting ready to go in to that um about what happened. Let me share my screen. Now this rapper's name is uh he's from Fort Worth, Texas, and his name is G. I guess it's S because it's a dollar sign. And his 5-year-old daughter, they were unalived in this incident in Texas. And I am getting ready to play this video, share my screen with you guys so you can see it. And this is so sad. But I've got well, let me play this one first.
Now to a developing story in Forest Hill where police are investigating a deadly shooting.
A father and his little girl were killed, the area's third deadly shooting in just the past few weeks.
2 people were killed in a shooting on February 21st at an auto sales business on Mansfield Highway. And then just 2 days later, police found a pair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got stuck on the dollar sign. Thanks, Miss HLS. So it's G $, Lil Ronnie in Texas, and apparently I guess people know who he is. But thank you, Miss HLS. I forgot about
There
that.
are siblings who'd been hit by a stray bullet on Frisco Avenue. One of the siblings died, and today's shooting happened at a car wash on Forest Hill Drive.
We saw people who knew the dad and his daughter gathered right outside that car wash looking for answers.
And as Scoop Jefferson discovered, the little girl just celebrated her birthday yesterday.
Somebody had already reported it and they were on their way.
Becky Johnson is one.
Let me just say that is so effed up. And I mean, why did they have, because the father was outside the car, sounds like, from what I'm hearing, and the daughter was inside the car. I mean, why didn't they just, after they got the dad, why didn't they just leave? I mean,
one of several people living near Slappy's car wash in Forest Hill who called 911 Monday morning describing gunfire.
And I heard 6, 1, 2, 3, pop, 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 pop. Then about a few seconds later, I heard another 6, 1, 2, 3, in concession, real fast.
The same gunfire woke up Pamela Barrett, who learned more about the shooting from her son's telephone call.
I said, Mom, hey, I'm up here at the gym. I'll be at the gym for a while.
Now, here's another thing. I assumed it happened in the daytime, and maybe this person was taking a nap, and that's how they heard. Because I was kind of confused. I was like, well, was this little girl out late at night? I mean, what's going on? And I don't know if this guy gangbangs or anything like that, but this just sounds like a hit. Hey, Miss Buckeye and Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Miss HLS said that they didn't know she was in the car, according to that girlfriend that got arrested. His girlfriend got arrested.
Not gonna come home because
Oh no, you're talking about the girlfriend of the yeah, okay.
it was an active drive-by shooting. 2 people just got killed up here at Slappy's.
When Forest Hill police arrived at the car wash, officers found 2 people shot dead. The victims have been identified by their family as Ronnie Smith and his daughter, who just turned 5 years old. Their aunt trying to understand why.
He was a good kid, y'all. He was. He didn't bother nobody. He didn't.
His aunt, Stella Houston, describes her nephew as a well-known Fort Worth rap artist named Lil Ronnie. Sources tell WFAA someone opened fire on Smith. He was using the vacuum as his daughter waited inside the car. Forest Hill police are looking for the shooter, but haven't named any suspects. The shooting drew a large crowd of family, friends, and people who knew Lil Ronnie from the music scene. Forest Hill PD got help with
Minding business. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Southern Beach Charm. Reef and Muff's mom says it seems like they just started shooting while near the car before he started running.
crowd control from several
Hey, Deborah C.
surrounding police departments. As people living nearby pray they'll feel safe again.
Praying for protection of our community here at Forest Hill.
In Forest Hill, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
Wow, that's a reporter named Scoop. That is weird. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just weird. Now here is another one. I guess this is a rap. I haven't seen, but I happened to see it when I was looking to pull up what I wanted to pull up. So I'm going to play this. And this is a local DJ who remembers him because we don't know. I want to know about this guy. Did you just get here, PW? But anyway, how you doing? And hey, Jackson Tabasco. I want to know, because when these local rappers pass away, I may not know anything about it, but the people who live there might. So this DJ remembers the friendship that they had together, and I want to hear this because I want to see. Um, I don't know. I want to get a feel for this man.
The Texas Rangers and Forest Hill Police are working on leads connected to the deadly shooting at a car wash. It took the lives of a local rapper and his 5-year-old daughter. Those close to the family are now speaking out, telling our Aaron Jones the gun violence must stop.
Kedrick Wilson first met Chucky Smith about 10 years ago.
Chucky was an up-and-coming artist, and I was an up-and-coming DJ at the time.
They bonded over their love of rap music. Wilson, known as Mr. Hit That, is a local DJ on K104.5 FM. He featured Smith, known as Little Ronnie, on his show and became his booking manager.
Mr. Hit, not that, but that.
He had great music on there. He had a few hits with other artists. And he just recently went on tour with Soulja Boy. And that was
Oh, Reef and Muff's mom, don't jump ahead of me because I am going to get into that too. That's the main reason why I'm doing this story, is to get into the mom.
Like a 40-city tour.
But Wilson says his friend's most important job was being a dad.
Got my little Valentine's with me today.
He didn't miss the dads and donuts. He didn't miss when you go into the school, you get to read to the kindergarten. So it was a beautiful thing.
He says on Sunday, Smith celebrated his daughter's 5th birthday. The next day, they were killed in a shooting at Slappy's Car Wash in Forest Hill just before 11 a.m.
He was being a father in the midst of his tragic death, his tragic passing. He was being a father. So it's crazy.
Do you think he was targeted?
Most definitely. Being a rapper is one of the most dangerous things in the world.
Well, it depends on what you rap about. Now, I'm really quite curious what he rap. I wonder if he's on Apple Music. I mean, I don't know. It happened. It could happen.
Forest Hill police say authorities have identified 2 suspects, and one of the suspects has a capital murder warrant out for their arrest.
And growing up in the inner city, you see death a lot. It sucks to say it, but it's normal.
Wilson says the gun violence has to stop, something echoed by local community leaders and stakeholders Tuesday afternoon.
We must work together to break the cycle of self-hatred that continues to decimate lives and scar our community.
This is my cry out to say, hey, this is how we started. Spark the conversation and start the revolutionary change to it.
Wilson says hopefully through action, future tragedies can be prevented. In Forest Hill,
So, Reef and Muff's mom's. You said my bad. Southern Beach Charm said, no, it's not being in a gang and being a rapper. Yeah, Mr. Hit That, a face on him. Mr. Hit That. Mr. Hit That. Okay. Now we have, where to go? I thought they had both suspects, but I have one here that, and here's a little video showing.
2 men are on the run this afternoon, suspected of shooting a man and his 5-year-old daughter in Forest Hill. Police just released their photos and tell us Adonis Robinson and Jacoby Russell are considered armed and dangerous. Investigators say they were involved in Monday's shooting at Slappy's Car Wash. Ronnie Sibley was a rapper known in the local music community as G Money, Little Ronnie, and video shows him trying to get away while being shot at. Sibley's daughter, Ramani, was in the car.
Okay. So he was running, trying to get away, and the daughter was in the car. He was running, trying to get away, and he did not run with the daughter. Okay.
It was also killed.
The manhunt continues for the second of 2 suspects accused of murdering a father and his 5-year-old daughter at a car wash. One suspect in the Forest Hill shootings was arrested yesterday in Southeast Texas. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is following the developments in this case. Dion.
Hannah, not many details, but authorities do confirm the one arrest and say they are working many leads, hoping to apprehend the second suspect. Forest Hill double murder suspect Adonis Robinson is in custody with the Texas Rangers. Police revealing he was captured Thursday in Livingston, Texas, about 75 miles northeast of Houston. Details surrounding how 24-year-old Robinson was tracked down are still unclear. Fort Worth police have acknowledged we assisted on the arrest efforts. A second suspect, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, is still on the run. Investigators identified Robinson and Russell Wednesday, saying both are responsible for the murders of Ronnie Sibley, whose rap music stage name is Lil Ronnie, and his 5-year-old daughter, Armani. The ambush shooting that left behind dozens of shell casings played out Monday at a car wash in the 6500 block.
Look at those. Did y'all see those tags? You know how they put the little yellow things down to mark stuff? That's a lot of shell casings.
Of Forest Hill Drive. Investigators say they recovered the vehicle the suspects used during the murders. They would not reveal where it was found. Following
Oh, that's a good point. PW said hopefully he was trying to get them not to aim at his daughter in his daughter's direction by running. That is true. And Southern B Charm says, especially when you don't know how to aim at your target. That's why so many innocent people always, are unalived, because they just these wannabe gangsters, they going out there just shooting and not aiming, and just all kinds of people are hurt by this.
Following Robinson's capture, the Forest Hill Police Department noted the arrest results from relentless investigation and coordination. The investigation remains ongoing as we work to bring the second suspect, Jacoby Russell, into custody. I reached out to a family spokesperson for a their reaction to Thursday's arrest. The response, they are not yet ready to make any comment. That's the very latest live. Hannah, back to you.
Okay, so
2 men are
I went into this story because of something I saw on Instagram. What you are getting ready to see is this child's mother. So let me share my screen. I don't know what to say. I really don't. And this is why I question what was I know his grandmother said, oh, he was a good kid. He didn't bother anybody. He loved his kids. That's all wonderful. But people don't just randomly come up to car washes and start shooting people for no reason. So I'm getting ready to play what is on Instagram that the mother posted. And I have to say, yes, I'm judging. That's all I can say. I'm judging. So here we go. This is the little girl's mother. And I guess they were still in a relationship. I'm not sure, Reefing Muff's mom says Atlanta Peeps did the news reporter featuring Keisha Bottoms with long. Who's Keisha Bottoms? And Southern Bean Charm said Auntie said he was an angel. Auntie, yeah, he was probably her angel, but not an angel. So here we go with this clip.
A little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give them and he take them. Bitch, we all gotta die around this bitch. I ain't fucked up a bad.
God gives them and he takes them. That's what she said. Yeah, she tried. Miss HLS said, I am too, Legacy. I tried hard, but she makes it hard.
I fucked up how she left around this bitch, but I ain't fucked up about it. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Cause y'all know, y'all wasn't fucking with my baby around this bitch. And she going out this bitch and style Gucci everything. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. Come on, bitch. And her baby daddy gonna be proud of everything, nigga. Shout out to Petey. Fuck you talking about. The Three Stooges. Nigga, James Carroll, nigga, the tax man.
We're gonna watch this one more time, but yes, that is the mother. Hey, Kimmy Who, that is the mother. And this is the reason why I decided to cover this, because I saw this and I was just not understanding.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
By the way, I'm gonna play it again without interrupting it.
I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give him and he take him. Bitch, we all gotta die around this bitch. I ain't fucked up about it. I fucked up about how she left around this bitch, but I ain't fucked up about it. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Cause y'all know, y'all wasn't fucking with my baby around this bitch. And she going out this bitch and style Gucci everything. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. Bitch. And her baby daddy gonna be proud of everything, nigga. Shout out to Petey. Fuck you talking about. The Three Stooges. Nigga, James Carroll, nigga, the tax man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
No, this is actually the mom, and this is actually her behavior about it. God gives them and he takes them away. You know, everybody's gonna die. Yep, that's the mother. This is how and this is why I did this video, because or covered this story, because I found that to be very, very disturbing. Very disturbing. And I don't, I mean, okay, let's say she's inebriated and she starts acting like this. You know, I would think maybe perhaps a friend would pull her to the side and say, you know, no, this is not it. Don't do this, whatever. But no, her friends and relatives are standing behind her, encouraging this behavior. And I just think it's terrible. It's so terrible. So let me see if I don't think I have anything else on her. No, I don't. That was it. That was the mom. But I want to wait a minute. Let me find this on Facebook. I mean on let me find this on YouTube. There in, I forget which state. I don't know why I'm thinking of Ohio, but there's a child, I think he's 4 or 5, and he called 911 on his mother. Okay. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me first share Instagram again, because I want you to see this.
What's the police? They came from.
Oh, no. What'd you do? Let me get that back. I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay. Here we go. This is going to be a short clip. And if you'll notice this, the police officers who responded, you know, they took a picture with the little boy, the little angel. All right. Did I do it again? I did it again. I did it again. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Wow. Hey, Wendy Shy.
Why is she being bad to you? Because her doing silly stuff to me. What's she doing to you?
Now, I want y'all to see this. This picture. This is what the responding officers. These are the 2 responding officers, and they posed with a picture with this little boy who calls 911 on the mother. So now I want you to hear the 911 call. Let me see. Okay, did I stop sharing in Instagram? Okay, let me stop sharing in Instagram and share in Facebook after I get Let me see. Is this the call? Let me see. Okay, I got it. All right, y'all. Here we go. I'm getting ready to share this so y'all can see. Now, me personally, I think the little boy needed his ass beat. He was upset because his mother hadn't given him or would not give him ice cream. So he called 911, 4 years old. Okay, here we go.
Too early to teach your kids about the proper reasons to call 911.
Have you seen this? Little boy got upset with his mom for taking his ice cream. He called the emergency line.
What's the address of the emergency?
My mom is being bad.
Okay. What's going on?
Oh, this little one got the phone and he's 4.
No, I just called the bully and I just told her to come and get my mommy. And I just told her and I just had to get my mommy and I just told her to put her to jail. So leave me alone.
I ate his ice cream, so that's probably why he's calling 911.
Oh, Lord.
Like I said, to me, this is an ass beating, but okay. You know, these police officers they were lighthearted and they thought it was funny. So they posed in a picture with him. Leo lady says, "You eat my ice cream, I'm going to call on you too." Southern Beach Charm said, "Girl, he's spoiled."
You can hear the 4-year-old in Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin, going off on mom for eating his ice cream. So he called 911. Sounds like he knows his numbers. The family did not expect officers to show up.
I didn't get ice cream.
So is that why you're upset?
Yeah.
So this is the first time he has ever done anything like this, and how he did it was so impressive. He got on the phone and he told Siri, he said, "Hey Siri, call the police. My mom is being bad."
Oh, he asked Siri. In the end, officers went back the next day with ice cream.
His mom is in very good spirits about it all. I would not be able to have said the same for my mother back in the day.
Okay.
I remember last week, though, when the kid in Oklahoma called 911 for emergency donuts. Yes. Sometimes when you get a craving, you got to call.
My mother would have said, "You wait till these police officers."
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oops. I don't want to do that. Yeah,
it is never.
I would have tore him up. When them police officers left, I would have torn his behind up. Savannah Clover said, "Oh, that's cute." Southern Beach Charm says, "This is not impressive. That's concerning. It's a cute segment." It is. But I think for me, the fact that this happened and then the police go back the next day to take a selfie with this little boy, it's not teaching him that he did anything wrong. And to boot, they bring ice cream. So he's not being taught that what he did was wrong. And I think that I don't know. I don't know. And now it was impressive for him to, pick up the phone to call Siri, to tell Siri to call 911 on his mom. So that is impressive. So I got to give him an A for that. But yeah, my mom would have been just like that. That reporter. You wait till these police get out of here. That's exactly what would have happened to me. Leo lady said, "Yeah, my mom would have tore my butt up, probably in front of the police." Yeah. Well, back in the day, you could do that. Now it's like, let me see. Mimi says, did he have a receipt? Did somebody just send me an email? Because I got an email. And let me see. Oh, I don't want to be in Google. I want to be in the email. Somebody just sent me an email, and I think it has something to do with what I'm talking about. Savannah Clover said, "I agree. He would have been in punishment, but he would have been calling the cops for me every time I put him on punishment." Snowbird said, "My kid would have never made it to the phone in the first place. Yeah, and I mean, and that was a cell phone, so what is he doing just with like getting mom's cell phone and making 911 calls? Kimmy Who says good cognitive skills, but I would have not been no, you would not have been able to sit down. I have oh, wait a minute. Let me see. So someone has sent me something else about this child that got shot. I'm trying to get past his theme song. Okay, here we go. Hey, Retro in my fro, how are you doing? Okay, so let me share this. Okay.
Man and his 5-year-old daughter were murdered at a car wash in the Fort Worth suburb of Forest Hill.
At this point, it appears to be a targeted shooting, and police are looking for 2 gunmen. Dozens of evidence markers show where the gunfire erupted today at the car wash on I-20 at Forest Hill Drive. A 30-year-old rapper and his young daughter were both killed.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not tripping on. Give him and he take. Y'all gotta die around this. And she going out this and style Gucci everything. And her baby daddy gonna be proud of everything.
A few moments later.
Wow. So she got a stack. Is that her? So she got a stack? Okay. All right.
Yeah, plug this. Yeah. Louis bag, yeah.
Yo, YouTube.
Okay. Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say is wow. This is You know what's funny? Reef and Muff's mom, I saw that, but I didn't know that that was her. Wow. Wow. Jackson Tabasco said father. Southern Beach Charm said GoFundMe cash sitting on her neck. Yeah, Leo lady said, where's the grandparents? Child, I don't know, but talking about irresponsibility. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk about those stories for a little bit. And I am going to be back at 10 o'clock. And I've got like a little, I know we are kind of tired of Sonya because we getting calls and visits and everything, and she getting on our nerves. But we're gonna go back, like it's almost like a wrinkle in time we're gonna be doing and looking at some things and listening to what was said then and to the behavior now. Miss HLS, yes, that was her. Leo lady said, if that was my grandbaby, that was unalive, and her mother, whether my daughter or not, was out there acting like that. Oh, it's a problem. Yes, call 911. Yeah, because I think she has other children. Petty Patty says she's horrible, and Reef and Muff's mom says I think the world is hurt more than she is about the child. I know. It's just terrible. It is just terrible. So when I come back, I'm gonna have, some things. Do some old videos. Either I'm going to the moon. So I'll also say this: if anybody has any clips or anything of her that you might have for whatever reason, go ahead and you can email or send it to me on Instagram. Miss HLS said, y'all, they were on live before drinking and doing. Were they? Now, unfortunately, that does not shock me, but terrible. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone says, I think it's important to point out that people do indeed grieve differently. She is in a culture gang where she can't show sadness. Yeah, that's true. And I know people grieve differently, and they process when someone transitions, each one processes it in a different way. I mean, I could even see, like, when my mother passed, I could see the different ways that each one of us grieved. And one in particular was my niece. She had an outfit, and I found it balled up in a corner behind the nightstand. I'm like, what is this? So I take it and I wash it, and she just got so upset. And I was like, what's wrong? Well, that was the outfit she wore the day that she was told that my mother passed. So, and I mean, she absolutely would not wear that outfit again. And then there was also some perfume that she gave um, my mother for Christmas, and she kept it. I mean, and she did not want anybody to use it. So, people, they just grieve. They do. Miss HLS said, oh, she cussed folks out for their reaction to the money video. It just wasn't necessary, though. That's my thing. It just wasn't necessary. I mean, why do that? Crazy. So, yep, we're going to come back later on, and we are going to do some Sonya and look at some interesting things. What call me on Keisha's phone says she may have been self-medicating and not talking in her right mind. Losing a kid can literally break a mom, and she's hiding behind a strong facade. We'll see what else happens with this case. I'm going to keep my eye on it. Miss HLS said they did shots in honor of the baby and her daddy. Muffin 218 says, rewind, I'm here. In my V voice. Leo Lady said, yes, we all grieve differently, but you don't have to clown publicly. Rossi, hey, Rossi. We are getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to take my shower and everything, and I'm going to prepare for tonight. And hopefully, we have an interesting night. Hey, Tam. And I think I probably might even drop the link for people to come up and comment on, whatever they see. So call me on Keisha phone said, yeah, nicknamed the tax man. Wow. Okay, y'all, we are getting out of here. If you are a member, I did my first I'm doing a series called True Crime. I think it's called True Crime with Legacy Moon. I don't remember. No, Crime Time with Legacy Moon. Maybe that's it. If it's not it, maybe I'll change it. But anyway, so it's in members. And y'all, if you've missed it, go on over there and have a look at that. What did she just drop? Is this the one that's in members? Because I saw that. Let me see. Let me go see what's going on with phone calls from prison. Because Shay is just tearing me up. I'm still behind in calls. Let me see here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. When I come back, I don't know what I'm doing. It will be on her. It will be on Sonya. But I don't know what I am going to do. This is very interesting. All right. Well, I will see y'all. Pen Pal 50 says Shay is on now. Yeah. I'm gonna go over there and check that out, and I'll be back at 10. And I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit of everything. We'll play this call and get into a few other things, something like that. So hopefully I will see all of you back here at 10 o'clock. Have a good evening and prepare yourself and get your snacks, because we're gonna have a good time. We are gonna have a good time. Let me get some music. I'm sure I gotta change my music. Somebody wants some trap music, and I listened to the trap music and it didn't sound trappy. So I didn't see the point. But I'm working on getting different sounds, that's not so jazzy. But y'all, please come back at 10 o'clock and we're gonna have some fun. See y'all later. Bye. And shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. Thank you all for being here. Yep, I'm mustard on the beat, ho. Did I know you were here, Kim Lewis? Did I speak to you?